As you know, we have two goals for this All In for Tomorrow initiative. One goal is that everybody would be engaged and participate. The second goal is that through being unified, all being together and participating in this, that we would raise $8 million. $8 million is a lot of money. Anytime you're talking about millions of dollars, it's a lot of money. So some people have asked, where's the $8 million come from? Explain to us, Stephanie, where the $8 million, how it breaks down.
Absolutely. So $8 million, it is a lot of money. You're right, Keith. But you may not realize that across all 5 campuses of Village Bible Church, our annual giving goal is $2.5 million. And this is to cover the cost of staff, the cost of running our buildings, all of our ministries, the long-term missionaries that we support.
That's every year. Our current budget is $2.5 million.
Annual budget, absolutely. So if we're talking about a 2-year initiative, that's $5 million. So if nothing else changes, we're already looking at the people of this church investing in God's kingdom work here at $5 million.
Okay, so that's what's already happening. $5 million in the next 2 years will go towards the work, missionaries, ministry within the church, outside the church, buildings, and all of that. Okay, so that's $5 million. So how do we get 8?
So the additional $3 million is the total that, as we've looked at planning the projects across all of our campuses, the cost that is needed to complete all of these projects. So we've got our $5 million for operating budget for these 2 years, $3 million for the projects, and that's how we get to our $8 million.
So when we fill out our commitment cards, we turn them in on Sunday, November 17th. We're turning in our commitment, our part of that $8 million. And just as a reminder, for some people it may feel like, you know what, my part is so small, it's not going to make a difference, but it does, right? As we all come together and we all do what the Lord's laid on our hearts, it makes a difference. So we're giving a commitment as we go through the next 2 years. When we give our gifts, we're giving to this one fund. We're giving towards this $8 million goal, right?
Correct.
Okay. Can we do it? Do you think we can raise $8 million?
Absolutely. And that's part of why we have the 100% participation.
Okay.
It's going to take small gifts. It's going to take big gifts. It's going to take everything in between. But if all of our people participate in this, not only are we going to hit that goal, but we're going to beat it.
We can exceed it. You know, the reality is we can do it. On the commitment card, there's a 2-year gift table that shows if, as a church, we all come together and give based on our abilities, based on what God's called us to, how can we come up with $8 million? The reality is that if we're all engaged, all doing what God's called us to, we can exceed $8 million, right? And it's more than possible. So that's the $8 million goal. It seems big, it's doable. We believe God's got big plans for us in the days to come. And so that's how it breaks down. Just encourage you to consider your part in this $8 million. What's God calling you to give?